we're still kind of walk away saying we're not sure. This particular image and the one next to it was actually observed by Ken Zoll, the gentleman who did most of the calendar research, on the pottery from a Hopi potter on the mesas just a few years ago. And when he saw these images, of course, he asked the potter what the significance was. And what he came back with is if you take your fingers and nest them like this, and you look, and what do you wind up with? You see at the center? Okay. And the notion being that that gives you some sort of a bond or almost like a handshake, and which indicates some sort of friendship sort of thing. And I would like all of you to fan out and find hunting scenes here, or bows and arrows, or spear points on the panels. Come back when you find some. What are you going to come back with? Nothing. It's a really very calm, very Pacific. We just don't have that kind of stuff here. Okay, it's just kind of like, just kind of easy. It's just really a calming kind of a wall, and that's some of the implications there. This one right here is really neat. Okay, like I say, the north panel, I like to set the stage at the north panel to bring people down here. This is a very interesting image, obviously anthropomorphic, right? And if you notice, really big feet and really big hands, toes and fingers numbering 4, very priestly. That was the implication of that. And this one is especially large, but if we were at the north end, what I would point out to you is that there are 4 or 5 images down there. One of them, if I can be so bold, actually there are 2 of them, like this. Okay, kind of a big U-shaped leg. Don't take my picture like that. I'll be taking you to court, dude. Like this, okay. And here on the side of the head of these images are these great big things, and then an image right next to it, great big thing, and then on to the right, another image, figure stand like this with these great big things. And what are you suppose those great big things are? That you can go down and individually look at. It's too crowded to take everybody down there. Here. Okay. If you happen to be a Hopi maiden, and presumably a Sinagua maiden, to advertise your maidenness, okay, you would weave your hair onto a frame, and it was called a squash blossom hairstyle, and it would proclaim to potential suitors that you were available. And so we have here what may be, once again, I'm very guarded, okay, may be a female, but there's some implication that it could also be a female priest. You can wrestle with that as much as you want, whether this is something that could happen or not. If you're not familiar with most Native American societal conditions, women didn't have much clout, right? Wrong. Okay. Matrilineal, matrilocal, the money stayed with the women, property stayed with the women, names stayed with the husband, went to live with his wife's family. So women were pretty powerful. Okay?
Not priests.
They still are, just don't tell them. Okay? So, that's right. So anyway, once again, you can see the dynamics of the wall. It's changed just since we've been standing here. There are images that come and go. They really do, and we should be seeing, in about 10 minutes, we'll start to see this dagger start to move across the wall, and about 10 minutes after that,